for $1. Let's try this one again. Go back. Go back. Alright, I think we're up again. I'm going to try this one more time. I don't know what happened to the web browser on my iPad, but it was just stuck in some type of installation mode. I had to get rid of it and put it back in again. So anyway, it looks like we're good now. So let's see if we can get this ride in. You would think it would be the Flightdeck giving me a problem and not the iPad web browser. But what are you going to do? Unfortunately, I don't have any screens behind the seats today because I killed the battery on the iPad yesterday when I was doing all that, the online flying at night. So I don't have any screens just yet. It's plugged in now and it should be charging while I do this ride. So my next run, hopefully that should be fully charged and we can get some screens back there so you can follow along. Right now, the aircraft's cold and dark. I just got in here. I just got my load data sheet filled out. And we're pretty much good to go. We're going to run a Volaris flight, Flight 3182 from Tijuana to Hermosillo in Mexico. And then a friend of mine across the street wanted me to do a run into St. Lucia. So I may do that next. We'll see. Alright, let's get going. I've got my load data sheet, so DC battery selected at bat. DC battery switch on guarded, standby power is auto guarded, alternate flaps are off guarded, fuel pump switches are off, wipers are set to park, hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 are off, landing gears down, we've got 3 green on the aft overhead, test on the weather radar, master caution reset, fault in up, and overheat fire. Alright, ground power is available. Let's get on ground power. Confirm with the AC selector. I'm going to get on unconditioned air. Galley power is on. Align the IRS's. Emergency exit lights are on. The AC is fine. Let's enter our position. We are at MMTJ. 32, that's pretty good. So what's in the database is matching what the IRS is picking up, so that looks pretty good. Alright, let me get some pressure in here for the brakes. Flaps are up, showing up on the aft overhead. Let's give them the position lights. And let's get these brakes set. Now, let me set this up as well. Ground services, the doors. Let's do the doors first. Open that. Let's request a jetway. Here comes the jetway. Alright, so that's all looking pretty good. Okay. Alright, so that takes care of the originator flight. Let's continue with the pre-flight. Leading edge devices test. Service interphone is off. Engine reversers are extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Crew oxygen is fine. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder test. Mach speed 1 and 2. Stall warning. Okay, that's good. We got 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. Let's check our oxygen flow. Hey, Papa Land. The last screen. Oh, the last ride. My web browser wouldn't connect, so I couldn't get to my load data sheet to give me all the information for the ride. So I had to reinstall the web browser inside the tablet. You need me? Okay.
Departure frequency 126.12.
All right. Let's see. That's all good. Oxygen is good. Let's test our lights.
Repack correct. Contact ground 127.15 when you're ready to push back.
And I have to see what flights are going into St. Lucia for the next run. Take a look at that ride. All right, that's all looking good. All right, flight controls A and B are on guarded. All the flaps are off guarded. Spoilers A and B are on guarded. Your damper is on. VHF nav is normal. IRS is normal. FMC is normal. Source selector is auto. Control panel is normal. Fuel temperature is fine. Crossfeed check. Pumps are off. Crossfeed's good. AC/DC panel is set. Equipment supply and exhaust is normal. Emergency exit lights are on. No smoke and seatbelt sign is on. Window heat on. And let's run that test. TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. We have 3 entranceways open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is zeroed out. Temperature is fine. Let's reset the master caution. Overheat test. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We're set for unconditioned air right now. Today's ride is 330. Alright, and let's check the outflow valve. And we'll use the right igniter for this ride, and the lights are good. Alright, let's do ATIS clearance and then program the flight management computer. ATIS is 127.9.
Yes, sir.
Back all runway and hold short instructions.
What do we have here? Alright, information Yankee, 1945. 285 visibility is 10, scattered 32, temp is 16, 3022.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered at 3200 feet. Temperature 16. Viewpoint A. Altimeter 3020.
And we've got runway 27 on the way out.
27.
12235.
Approaches in use. Advise on course heading.
And we've got Yankee.
And the flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 122.35. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee.
Alright, and...
Air Canada 661. Air Canada 661, ground point. Right, sir, it's 837 Golf. Air Canada 661, EDC correct, information Oscar.
Tijuana clearance, good afternoon, Volaris 3182. We'd like to get IFR clearance to Hermosillo with information Yankee. Harishimo? Hermosillo? Not sure how to pronounce it. Hermosillo, maybe.
Volaris 3182, Tijuana clearance, clear to Monterrey via the 32 Bravo departure, then as filed, climb and maintain 4000.
I'm not getting any text here.
0 minutes after departure on 120.3 squawk 3665.
I'm still not getting any text here, and I'm not printing all this stuff out, so I'm going to have to write Brian, find out what the deal is with this. I want my text on screen. This way I don't have to waste all this paper. And yet, it's giving me absolutely nothing. Alright, let's see. Is there anything new in settings here? Nothing. Nothing. That's the same. That's the same. Live weather, yeah. Preview and experimental. I don't use any of that stuff. Okay. I'm not getting any text. Alright, looks like SayIntentions is out again. So, we'll be playing regular transmissions along this ride. I'm going to have to roll back a couple of revisions, find out what the hell the deal is with that. Hope that's not the new norm. I paid for a whole year. Oh, that's pretty good timing then, Broken Zone. Pretty good timing. All right, ATIS clearance. Let's program the flight management computer since we're not using SayIntentions here. And MMTJ to MMHO. And this is a VOI 3182 is the flight. On the way out, we've got runway 27 and Taver 2B. 2B. And on the way in, we have Afton 1B. Alright, and we're going to do the RNAV into runway 23. Alright. Let me have a look at that chart real quick. Yeah, it would be nice if I could give you the charts behind the seat so you could follow along as I do this, but and we're coming from Dupis. Yep. Alright, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at my charts here. Let's take a look at this sheet. Do this quick. Alright, 567, 561. UDMOV, TEVIR, URSEV, Gulfo, right, and Gulfo is 31043 and 114, that's the one we want. Alright, Gulfo, then Afton, that's up next. 419, 418, Dupis, and then we are on our way in. Very good. One more time. And then the mist. Very good. Alright, now let me get the fuel and payload in here. Alright, menu, FS actions, let me have the payload. Payload, we'll just put in the 0 fuel weight, let it distribute everything. 132.8. Alright, and the fuel. The fuel we're carrying is 18.0. Alright, so 0 fuel weight is going to be 132.8. That's our final reserve. Final reserve and the alternate 77.95, 7.8. Cost index this ride is 18. flight level 350. Is that what I put in? Oh, you put 330. Alright, cruise winds. 291 at 40. And that's already it. I like that put set. We're not going to derate. CG we said was 25.6, flaps 5 takeoff. And the slope on 27 is up 0.2. With a heading of 267. Alright, runway winds. 0 at 4. Alright, that all looks pretty good. Trim is going to be 473 and we've got 150 on the engine out. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's get our descent forecast information in here. We're at 35. So we'll put in 20, 15, and 10. Let's get top of descent here. Top of descent, we're looking at 2. And on the way in, 3013. Alright. .302 at 31. At 15,279 at 24. And at 10,260 at 17. And that looks good. Back to legs. Let's go to route data and let's get the, I'm going to request the winds at cruise instead of putting them in. Oh hey Nate, how's it going? I didn't see you sneak in here. Nope. SayIntentions isn't giving me any text. Load. So I'm going to have to write Brian, find out what the deal is with that. I didn't see a checkbox anywhere to actually have it included, but I'm not getting it. Okay, that's in, right? And we're looking pretty good. Let me have progress on that page. Alright, now let's move on to the pedestal. Let me have my charts here. Oh, that's the way I started out. I didn't have a clue way back when. Let me have you. Airports. Tijuana. And I said we're using. Let me have that. I'm here by myself, so I put this in. So if I have to come back to Tijuana for some reason, this is already programmed in. 111.5. 111.587. All right. So that's good. That's good. That's good. All right. So you're good. You're good. You're good. I've got ground, and let's get tower in here. 118.1. Just make sure that frequency's working. No, all right. Let's check that one. See if that one's working. Okay, so that's working. All right, so that's in, and all right, that's good. So that's all good. I'll take terrain, position, data, airport, station. All right, I'm on the master, you're on the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, and position. And the heading is going to be basically turning right around here. 113. All right, that's good. That's good. You know what? We're going to head straight up. Since we're not using SayIntentions. All right, that's all set. Nose wheel steering is normal. Got it. Let's check displays. Let me have you there. That's good. Auto flight. Okay, primary flight display. Artificial horizon is level. Ground speed 045 on the speed tape. V1 is 140. We've got 150. 113 on the heading. Decision height is 250. Local pressure is 3022. And we're cleared all the way up to 35. Terrain on the nav display and 3022. And that all looks good. N1 is set. Auto speed reference. Auto fuel flow reset. Auto brake to rejected takeoff. We are good here. And I set Block 475. We're not even going to bother with that. Bottles are good. Cargo, we got a clean board. And let's run that test. That test should be done. And let's check you. Okay, that's good. And no fuel in the center that we're going to use. So let's get these doors buttoned up, get ready to get on out of here. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get in touch with them on Discord, find out what the deal is with the text that I'm not getting on screen anymore. And we got 27, right? Yeah. Let's get that up and running. Let's get these doors buttoned up. Get that door closed. Brakes all set. Let me just hit that, top that off. I'd have to take a look, Nate. I'm not sure. I read through all the buttons. I think it's set up the same way I've always had it set up, though. All right, that's gone. How about we get rid of the jetway? And let's get on APU and confirm with the AC selector. We'll give it a minute and then switch over to APU bleed. Yeah, I like having that text written out for me. I don't have to write anything down. I don't like wasting paper if I don't have to. Alright, and let's switch over.
317.
Alright, let's have a look here. Let's remove the chocks. And we should be disconnected here. Let's take a look at those doors. They're buttoned up. We're good to go. Alright, let's see if pushback is going to work here.
That is correct, yeah. Thank you very much. Got it that time. You have a great day. Endeavor 3751. Thank you. We've been cleared for pushback and start straight back. Roger that. Ready for push straight back.
Alright, so we're good to go. See if I can steer us out here as well. Alright, and we're going to start number 2. Nope, I can't steer. Won't let me steer. Now, I'll stop it when we get close. Hopefully we'll be able to roll. I've been going out on my own power. Yeah, I'll take a look at that next before I actually go on Discord to chat with Brian. Alright. Let's get you closed, open. Start number 1. Oh, I can't hold that out. My shoulder's killing me.
Volaris 76, level 240. 776, identify, maintain 240, call you back. Maintain 240, Volaris 76.
Alright, they're removed. We should be good to go here. Alright, give me you. Now let's get this set up first, shall we, Louis? Off. Clean board. Alright, we're good. Let's go. You're set. TA, auto. Let me have you.
Your request is 400, right? Flight level 400, Volaris 76.
Alright. We should have that clock going as well. Alright, let's get on out of here. Now, hopefully we're going to roll. Oh, good. Looks like we're going to get released. Oh, I didn't change that screen. Got the wrong screen up front. You can see that flicker. Put window 3 up there. Look at that. All I do is change the window and it's smooth. Add more demand into the system makes no sense. Mounts look pretty cool. Looks pretty clear out. I don't see any clouds out there. Oh, this guy's coming right at us. Let's see where he's going to turn in. They're using the opposite runway what they're using in the real world. I don't know why AI does that. On the miscellaneous? Oh, I'll have to take a look. Thanks, Nate. I appreciate that. Let's see where this guy's going. Hopefully he's going to make a right here. Nope. Can we back up? See where this guy's going. Now he's just sitting there. Let's see if we go around, come out behind him. He's just sitting there now. We'll take the scenic route. Quite often I notice that AI is coming in the wrong way in 2020. No, now he's on the move. I guess I was a bit too close, maybe. Oh, look at this lump here. Oh, don't screw up the landing gear, huh? Look at this lump.
Hello, RNP Approach heavy out of 225 for level 280 on heading 100. Area 130, level 370, maintain heading to now. Okay, level 370, maintain the heading.
Gotta bring in some landfill and level that out. We got this down to the end. So today's ride is 408 miles. And they did this in 1 hour and 12 minutes. We'll see. Looks like there's an aircraft on final here. So that guy came in this way and he's coming in the right way now. Okay. Yeah.
KLM 70 kilo, descend flight level 250 to reach 5 0. KLM 30 Golf, descend level 85 level 250 to reach 5 0. Level 10 level 250, level first KLM 30 Golf. KLM 70 kilo, go 17230, proceed. 1723, KLM 70 kilo,
Yep, they're on short final now.
Sona 002, credit from 135, good day. 15980,
Volaris. Let's have a quick peek. Data notifications complete. Exterior lights, we are good. Engine start select is to continuous. Auto throttles on. Transponders TARA auto. Parking brake release 40% and we're gone. We have to be they're not clear yet. They're clear now. 40%. Stable. Toga. Thrust set. Airspeed active. Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80. Gear up. Wow, what a view. Beautiful view. That looks great. Flaps 1. So we're well above 900 there. Next up, we need to be above 8 at 561. We're at 4,200 climbing, so we're looking pretty good. Flaps up. Pretty cool view. There's the airport we just left. And you can have it now. Hey, Welcome Zone. Yeah, this weather looks great out here right now. So we need to be above 8,000 at 561. We're at 8,800 climbing out. So that constraint is met. After that, we're going to Tever above 20,000. So don't think that's going to be an issue either. All in all, a pretty good ride so far from cold and dark. I think the only issue I had was with the web browser. Go figure. Alright, lights. Let's have a peek. Autopilot's engaged. Antenna notification is complete. Cabin pressurization and temperature. Yeah, we're going to monitor that. Engine bleeds are on. Pack switches to auto APU is off. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start selectors as needed. They're off. Auto brake selector is off. Landing gear is up and off. Alright. All in all, pretty good run. Yeah, I think next I'm going to go hit St. Lucia. A friend of mine wanted me to go take a look. He said he just came into that airport. Came in right over the beach. He said it looked great. So I think I'm going to go hit that next. We're pretty smooth, so we're going to let them run around. And what are we looking at? Top of climb at 100 miles. We got 386 to go. That looks pretty cool. The edge and the water and the way the light comes off it. Very nice. Pretty cool view. So at 561 we should have 15.5 on the fuel. We're at 15.6 right now. And we should have 11.2 when we get in. 383 to go. Set. Wow. Man, the mountains look amazing. Beautiful view. And this is why X-Plane can't touch Microsoft during the daytime. It just, I mean, this is just off the hook nice. And then MS 2020 can't touch X-Plane at night. So it's kind of an even thing there. Looks like PMDG hit this one right out of the ballpark. Pretty nice run. So at Udmov, we should have 15-1. We're 15-1. 11-2 when we get in. Top of climb in 83 miles, 367 miles to go. And we're on standard pressure. So we're inbound Tever, which puts us at the end of the departure out of Tijuana. And we're going to 104. What a great view. Man. Definitely would not want to go down in this area, though. Doesn't look like there's much down there at all. Oh, looks like there's some little farmland down there. Great view, though. You know what I can do? Let's see. Let's take a look. Can I grab SayIntentions from here? Go take a look at that. Student, Standard, and Pro. Alright, let's come out of there. Let's try Standard. Let's see. Let's change frequencies here. Santa Volaris 3182. Radio check.
Volaris 3182. Mazatlan control. I hear you. Volaris 3182. Mazatlan control.
Now it's showing up on Standard. Interesting.
At flight level 240, heading 103. Ensenada QNH 1020.
All right.
And maintain flight level 350.
Let's see if we can use it the rest of the way. And let's see. Marizan control of Volaris 3182. Climb and maintain flight level 350. All right. Now let's see if we get background transmissions to go along with it. And we do. Outstanding. Oh, that looks fixed. So that was just a setting, huh? So I have to set it to Standard. Okay, that's good to know. It's probably in the manual somewhere that I didn't read. That should be in range 105. And let's see, Tever, we should have 14.2 on the fuel. We're at 14.3. And I'll take the weather now. You can have terrain. All in all, pretty good run. I got any weather in front of us here? Tepa going to 113. No weather, at least for the next 160 miles. We're looking pretty good. And that puts us at the end of that SID, so we don't need that anymore. Let's zoom in here. That's it, and we're on 18 at Tepa. Very nice. Nicely done. Follow along. Pretty cool view. It would be nice if I could get reshade or some of those filters working from NVIDIA, but it just, the screen comes up where I can set the filters and it just flashes. I can't do anything about it. I don't know why it happens to just me. Other people have been able to get it going, so. Fuel is right on the money. I mean, it worked for a very short period of time because I got in there when I was trying them and it looked pretty good. And then all the settings got wiped out. So then I tried new drivers and all of a sudden I get that flashing. And now it doesn't matter what drivers I use, even if I go back to my old ones. They still flicker and flash. So that kind of stinks. Oh, we got a tailwind today. Look at that. That don't happen all that often. 48 knots. I don't know what happened to my transmissions here. That should be in range. I guess there were no transmissions on that frequency from XATC chatter or FSATC chatter. So we'll switch frequencies for a little bit and then go back. What are we looking at here? We got another 32 miles top of climb, 311 to go. That's 23 minutes from the gate. Huh? Yeah, which one? I gotta go take my meds. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I hate those meds. Alright, what are we inbound here? Gulfo? When do we get picked up on the arrival here? Let's take a look at... Right, in Hermosillo, we come in on runway 23 on the RNAV. We get picked up at Afton. We have about 170 miles will be on that chart. That's in range. That's good. Pretty nice view out the window. No weather to speak of. Rather smooth ride. That's enough air. What are we cruising at here? Oh, we're going to kick that up. Let's crank it up a little bit. Let's see, what are we looking at? 1, 2, 3. 123 miles, top of descent. 262 to go. Now, let's see if we get... Alright, transmissions are back on that other frequency as well now. Good. That's it, we're over the water now.
Volaris 3182, expect the Aviate 1 Bravo arrival for the RNAV runway 23 into Hermosillo via Dupus. I'll start your descent in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, Volaris 3182, we can expect the Vita 1B arrival for the RNAV runway 23 into Hermosillo via Dupus in about 20. Alright, so they're going to give us what I filed for, so that's pretty cool.
Correct. Expect the Aviate 1 Bravo arrival for the RNAV runway 23
Alright.
into Hermosillo via Dupus.
Very good. That should be in range now, and 14. And at Gulfo, we should have 13 on the fuel, or 13.1. Top of descent and 110 miles, 250 to go. And we'll have 11.2 on the fuel when we get in. Pretty cool ride. Yeah, Nate, that's pretty cool. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, that got it back up and running. Now I don't have to waste paper, which I really don't want to do. I mean, it's bad enough I do this, but this gives me 8 rides, the way I have it set up. This setup here, each one of these little sections gives me a flight. So I get 8 flights out of this. So right now, that's the one that we're running. The Volaris Flight 3182 from Tijuana, MMTJ, to Hermosillo, to MMHO. Our terminal gate was 11, flight level is 330, flight time is 112, block fuel is 18, our payload is 37.7, our zero fuel weight is 132, departure runway is 27 with an upslope of 0.2, 266 on the heading. Departure ends 190 at 4, QNH is 3022, and we have information Yankee, and then the squawk information. Then I have the SID, the star, airport elevation on the back end, local QNH, our arrival runway, and our arrival gate. So I can fit a lot on that little section. Works out pretty cool. But that stuff I don't like, having to jot all that down. It's just easy to just glance down here at the monitor. Because all the information that's on the lower multifunction display, I can bring up to this display here. So I can bring that data up here, even the engine data if I want. I go back and forth. Okay. So. Alright, and we're inbound Afton. Afton, we're going to be on the arrival. So, another 140 odd miles will be on there. Let's see, right. Yeah, the upper left hand corner. Oh, you don't have any charts, I keep forgetting. The battery in here is shot, so, well, the battery's up to 64% now, so. Although it's weird, I'll unplug it and then it'll drop down to 56 and sit there. You know, or 55. Sometimes I plug it in, it jumps to 100. It's weird. And then I unplug it and then it drops back down again. Very strange. Alright, so we got about 140 odd miles before we get on that chart. And we're on Jet Route 18 right now. And top of descent in 85 miles now. Closing the gap. Hey Jackson, how's it going? Yeah, I got my neighbor across the street wants me to go into St. Lucius. St. Lucas. He just came from there in the real world. And he said it was pretty cool. I said, all right. I said, I'll do it in 2020. I'll show you the video. You see how close it is to the real world. That's my neighbor Martin across the street. So I got to figure out where I'm going to come from to get to St. Lucia, though, on that ride. Looking for about an hour, hour and a half. So. Then it would be nice to go back out to the Swiss Alps somewhere. The mountains really look great in Microsoft. So. St. Martin's pretty cool. You got that hard right-hand turn coming out. I have to put it on my list. I did a whole bunch of island hopping a little while ago, though, but that was pretty cool. St. Martin, nice. Coming in over the beach, man, that's a cool view. So if you got a window seat on the left side, you should have a pretty decent view of the hotel and all that stuff on the way in. If you're on the right side, you're going to have nothing but water until you get up close. So the left side on the window would be a cool side to be on. Unless, of course, you could be up here. Doesn't get any better than that, though. But I haven't been to St. Martin in a little while. We got to go back and hit that. Let me write that down. But I got St. Lucia. I got to hit for. And then we got Bridgetown, right? Barbados. And that's TNCM. All right. What are we looking at here? 56 miles top of descent. We're under 200 to go. 195. And the view should be amazing on the way in, especially if it's going to stay clear like this. I have to change my monitors around when I'm flying an MS 2020 to give you the better view. When I fly at night with the X-plane and reshade and all that, I have my 3 exterior monitors set up on the dynamic settings. And when I fly MS 2020, I use the natural settings because I have them adjusted differently. So it's pretty cool. I just have to hit the menu button, go from dynamic to natural, natural back to dynamic, and I can switch between X-plane and MS 2020. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think you'd find me standing back there. I'm not that crazy. I don't want to get hit with sand pellets and blown into the water. My luck, I'll get blown into freaking right next to a shark. I'll watch it from the bar, though. All right, 40 miles top of descent. $180 to go. Closing the gap. We'll give them a little more time, then we'll get them back in their seats. And we should be on that arrival chart in about 90 miles. Yeah, I wrote that one down. I'm going to go into St. Lucia first, and then we're going to go, well, maybe see. Maybe I can get from Lucia over to St. Martin. We'll see. Because I think there's 2 airports in St. Lucia. I should have asked him which airport he was talking about. Maybe I could do a short hop from Bridgetown to one of the islands in St. Lucia, and then hit the other island from St. Lucia over to St. Martin. Or the other way around, something like that. I'll see if I can figure something out. In the daytime, though, we'll be doing it in Microsoft. Just about ready to start heading in. That should be coming into range now. Afton, we should have 11.8 on the fuel. We're 12.2. 11.2 when we get in. We've got 25 miles to top of descent. 165 to go. Give them another minute, and then we'll get them back in their seats. Pretty cool view. Yeah, it would be nice if I can get another one in tonight. That would be lovely. Nice. Hey, you got to bring the flight simulator with you on a little laptop and then run the same flight as you're sitting there. So when the flight attendants come by, you have something to talk about. You'll know when you're backing out of the gate, right? So that you can start the sim at the same time. See just how close you can come to the actual ride. Especially if you go on FlightAware and just grab all their flight information, right? Fly the same route. Pretty cool. I do that when my wife flies up to Jersey or into Long Island to visit friends. She'll call me, shoot me a text. We're backing out of the gate. I'm like, okay. And I'm already set up. And then I'll back out of the gate at the same time. All right, let's get them back in their seats. And let's have a look at that chart now. And we're at 35. We're good all the way down to 20 right now. Hermosillo Center, Volaris 3182. Request lower, flight level 200.
Volaris 3182, descend flight level 200.
All right. Descend flight level 200, Volaris 3182. Thanks. All right, we're on our way down. That's 44 minutes from the gate, 37 minutes from the runway. And we are 138 miles out of Hermosillo. Hermosillo, I think that's how you say it. Hey, Gunt, how's it going? You just caught us on the way down. And we should be getting on that arrival chart in about another 50 miles. And the weather has been great the entire ride. And we've had a tailwind pushing us along as well, so that's pretty cool. So from Afton above 2, we're down to 12,000 at 419. And then Dupas, we need to be above 4. Hey, Andy, how's it going? Oh, thanks, Andy. I appreciate that, man. Wow. 2-hour delay. You have a connecting flight that got screwed up?
Volaris 3182, descend via Aviate 1 Bravo for the RNAV runway 23 approach into Hermosillo via Dupus QNH 1017.
I'll descend via the Aptiva 1B for the RNAV runway 23 approach into Hermosillo. Via the Dupas QNH 1017, Volaris 3182. All right, and we're looking at 17. All right. So we can continue on down. We're good down to 20. We need to be above 20 at Afton. We need to be at 12 at 419. So We'll dial in 12 now. That should be in range 15. Alright, about 30 miles will be on that arrival chart. Oh, that's nice. The buses took you right to the ship. That's pretty cool. See, now for some reason, the other transmissions do not want to come back. Okay. So let's see if they work on this frequency. "45-minute bus ride?" Wow. They move all the luggage for you, or do you have to move your own luggage? Yeah, in the real world, Volaris actually runs Airbus A321 Neos. So, yeah, I'm doing this in a Boeing, so not exactly the same ride, but decent enough, though. Yeah, it looks like they're not transmitting on this frequency. So, we have that. We're good all the way down. I'll switch over later. We may miss a transmission or two, but at least it won't be so quiet in here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right from the plane onto the bus, and they move your luggage onto the bus. Nice. Or take it right to the ship. Even better. So at Afton, we should have 11.9 on the fuel. We're 11.9. We got 100 miles to go, and we should have 11.3 on the fuel when we get in, unless I can't put it down. So we're looking pretty good. A beautiful ride, and that's just about 50 minutes from the gate. 49 minutes from the gate, 42 from the runway. 97 miles to go. Yeah, we should be done in about 20 minutes. That'll put us, I think, 2 minutes early from the real deal. They did this ride in an hour and 12. So we'll see. And we're popping up on that chart now. 12, and then we need to be above 9. At 418, and then Dupas is 4,000. What are we holding at here? Oh, we're holding at 4. Okay, cool. You know what? A few clouds popping up here now. Haven't seen any the entire ride. There's a couple here. Building up. And we're going to 129. And the fuel is right on the money. And Dupas, we need to be above 9. Oh, 418 above 9 and Dupas above 4. Yep, that's in the charts. Got a steep descent coming up. Just got in the snow. But Yeah, Jackson, the view is pretty cool. Oh, I appreciate that, Andy. Yeah, hopefully we'll have a nice finish to this amazing run, because it's been great the whole ride. Nothing really to complain about. Well, once I got the web browser back up and running. This has been a great run. Then I got to take a look at St. Lucia and Barbados and St. Martin. See what I can work out there. Hopefully the weather's pretty cool. We'll have a nice ride. Be nice to get one in later on tonight. That should be coming into view. Auto flight system has performed beautifully. Great ride. And let's see if we have transmissions back yet. Man, you would not want to go down somewhere out here, boy. It looks like there's nothing out here. Man. No? Okay. We'll stay with the transmissions then. In the meantime, let's have another peek at that. Let me get this thing. Right, that's, oh no, that's 473. Alright, that is in. That looks good. 6. And on a miss, 230-903 to Dupas and hold on the mist. That in anyway. Hey Chaz, how's it going? You just caught us on our way into Hermosillo. We're in Mexico. Had a pretty cool ride the whole way down. Alright, we're not going to be on that for a bit. We're all set. We got a left coming up and a right. Beautiful. Still nothing. All right. Alright, so we need to be 12,419. We're 15.6 descending. And we're still about 15 miles out, so far the descent has been pretty good. That's in range. 129 is correct. Over the Grand Rapid Canyon, yeah? Nice. Cool. It'd be nice to do some helicopter rides over in the Grand Canyon. Maybe over in the Swiss Alps. Do some sightseeing. Instead of just going from point A to point B. Alright, we got a left coming up here now. To 053. And the descent is pretty much right on the money. Autoflight system has been great. Might as well get you set as well. And you. So that's set, that's set, set, that's set, that's set, that's set. Let's have a peek, shall we? Bleed air panels, auto pressurization panel, land altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector set. Flight instruments and radios are set. Altimeter was set for local QNH. Recall. We got a clean board. And let's see, what are we coming in at? 149. See, there's the VNAV disconnect again. Interesting. Does it every time. Every time. We're going to 5-3 now. Wow, look at that view. Nice. Looks like very unforgiving terrain there. Alright, 053, we need to be above 9 at 418. We're at 11.3 descending. And we're 6.6 out on the miles. And you want some drag? We'll give you some drag. Need to be above 4 at Dupas. And we're going to be coming up on 10, so let's light her up. Yeah, that's all the drag I can give you, baby. It's like it's not doing anything. I wonder if there is any drag coming out. Oh, here we go. Now she's starting to have effect. It took long enough. All right, we're at 9,800 descending. We need to be above 9 at 418. 418 is a mile and a quarter out. And we should be good now. All right, let's get ready for this landing, shall we? We got a nice right-hand turn coming up, so you should have a good view out that window. And that's just over an hour since we left the gate. Hour and 1 minute. They did the ride an hour and 12, so gonna be close. Gonna be close to the real deal. And we have gate 6, which is just about right in the middle. And this has basically all been the auto flight. Not too bad. Let me give you a little bit more here. You're a little behind the times. Alright, we're inbound Dupas. So let's bring up you now. And the RNAV for 23, right. Dupas, we got a right to 140 and then another right to 230 at HO 900. And we're on our way in. What a great view, man. Wow. The weather is just beautiful. I mean, you could see out there the horizon. Alright, let's get you back. And let's take that over. Let's start slowing down. I'm gonna slow down and enjoy the view. I said we're coming in at a buck 48. 148. Not 140. No, I did it again. And give me one. Let's start slowing down here. And we're looking at 053 at Dupas. We're going to pick that up. Give me 5. Give me the speed here. And give me 10. What a beautiful view. And we're going to 140. Nice. Gonna take a look at that monitor. Might be off a little bit. All right. Let's have the gear. 15, and let's slow all the way up.
Runway 1 over Houston, right heading 120. Right heading 120 degrees for runway 1 over.
And the heading's going to be 230. Okay. And we'll go right to 30. My bird. My bird. I've got control. I've got the airport and the runway. What a great view. I don't need that anymore. Let's have you. That looks great out that right window. Wow. The trees look phenomenal. I hope you enjoy that view. That looks pretty cool from here. Six knot headwind just about. Continue. Prepare for landing. Oh, floating a little bit. All right, that was a pretty cool ride. I'm gonna go down to the end where we can get off.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead.
I don't know why it runs that test program when I turn it off. It shouldn't. Well, for those of you that joined me today, I hope you enjoyed that ride and the view. I'm going to go back and take a look at the view myself, especially on the way out and the way in. Look rather nice. That is all set. Whoa, easy there, Louis. Waiting on the APU. So they did this in 112, we did it in 113. We're off by a minute. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, we're on APU. Yes, we'll give that a minute and then we'll go on APU bleed. We can kill number 2. And we're at gate 6. And let's switch over. Let's have a peek. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU is up and running. Yaw dampers off. Window heat switches as needed. They're off. Probe heat switches are off. Engine wing anti-ice are off. Engine start selectors as needed. They are off. Auto brake is off. Speed brake is down. Flaps are up. Transponders TA auto and weather radar is set to test. Alright, and no one's in our gate. Look at that. No aircraft on the back end again. I know, MS 2020 doesn't seem to put aircraft on the back end for some reason, or they are extremely sparse. And I don't know why we've got lights over here. They went crazy with the lights. They're everywhere over here. So we should have the first gate there to the left. Well, on the right side, but the gate to the left. That should be 6. And we can kill you. Oh, Port Authority police are waiting for us. Alright, let him run around. Now, menu. Make sure we're not... Every now and then she has a tendency to... Alright, they're set. We can remove that. Let's request ground power. And let's request air conditioning. And let's request the jetway. Alright, here come the jetway. Ground is available. We're going to go to ground. And we have ground air. We have ground air. So we're going to go to unconditioned air. You're off. And off, off, off. Stand by. Let's have a peek. Electrical power, APU or ground. We're on ground. Bleed panel, we are set for unconditioned air. Fuel levers to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Fuel pump switches are off. Galley power is off. We know heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights as needed. We have position lights. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. Let's get the doors open. And that's a wrap. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that ride. I'm hoping I can get another one in today. We'll see. It'll probably be down in the islands. I got to go take a look at a whole bunch of stuff there and see what I can work out after dinner, hopefully, unless my wife has something planned. We'll see. I don't know yet. Let's see. Has I missed anything? I think I got that. Has anyone else noticed that the sun didn't take a normal track yesterday morning? No idea. Nice smooth landing. Thanks, Roken Zone. I appreciate that. And Sebastian, thanks. Oh, you just made it in there. Okay. Just getting ready to check out. Oh, and Jackson. Yeah, Jackson, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, you just caught us on the back end. I may get back in to do another one. Depends on what the wife may or may not have planned later on today. We'll see. All right, everybody. I'll catch you on my next run. It'll be in Microsoft again. So, it'll be a day ride. So, I'll catch you on that next ride.
Condor 116, 100. Ram is Ram is gonna do 100. Beta 151, contact 1. Just for the 80. Goodbye. 132, 880, 151, bye.